Hey guys, playing a little bit of Songs of Conquest here. Just want to show you the outcomes of auto battle versus manually battling. So I have an enemy here, the medium threat level. I'm gonna rearrange my units for combat here. My Dreaths kind of act like my tanks slash strikers. They're really good because they get to attack first if the enemy initiates the attack. Yeah, let's keep my range units up here. Quick battle is the auto battle. Okay, I did win the combat. Let's see, I lost about 20 musketeers, 16 of my Dreaths, and then all my pipers. So let's try, I want to try my hand at manual control. These pipers, I don't really use them to fight. I use them to generate essence every round and to buff. So every round when it's every unit's turn, they generate a certain types of essence. So you can see some lines floating into your portrait over here. Those are essences they're creating every turn. The essences, you use them to cast certain types of spells over here. So certain spells require a certain combination of essences or a certain amount. So I don't really use them to fight, I just have them hang back, generate essences every turn. These Dreaths, I'm just going to have them wait to see what the enemy does. These red areas are how far they can move, and the red pulsating area is their zone of control. So if you stand in that area and move out, you get opportunities of attacks. Also, yeah. So these range units here can actually reach these ones. So these guys are going to be a threat because they can, when it's their turn to act, they can probably attack me. Even though the orange demonstrates their ranged attack, if they move, it can reach me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this guy off here. Okay, so this guy, this is my last unit that can go before the enemy units start going. This is the turn list down here. So these guys are most likely going to harm me soon. So I want to pacify one of these units. This guy has a higher stack, so he can probably do a lot of damage. Basically, let me see here. He's pacified now. Normally, in the parentheses, he does 2 to 3 damage times 72. He's going to do 3 to 4 times 40. So this guy, I'm not worried since I pacified him, which lowers his damage by 75% at the max tier. His damage should be minimal. I don't think I want to attack this guy because he's already weakened. I need to harm this guy. If you harm them but you don't kill them, it usually lowers their stacks. The skull indicated in this little red box up here means that 20 to 40 of the units are gonna die. So the smaller the stack, the less damage he'll do to you. So he's down to 1. So even if he attacks me, I won't get hurt too badly. These little spirits, they do a lot of damage, but they don't have a whole lot of health. So let's see, I can kill 29 to 40 of them. I want to stand, if I'm going to attack this unit, I want to stand right here. That way I have this guy blocked off in my zone of control too. Zone of control is typically just 1 radius around from the center of the unit. So I want to stand here. Damage. gonna also use Pacify on this unit over here, so if he decides to attack me later on, I should be able to minimize the damage. Alright, I'm just gonna have these guys hide in the back. Generate some essence. These guys don't really have a high stack. I don't really need them to have a high stack of units. Even if you just have one, they can still generate essence and do their buffs. Whether you have 1 or 20, the essence they produce is the same amount. It's just a fixed number. And their skill that they can use, this coin in my hand, again, whether you have 1 or 20 or 10 or whatever, the buff effect is the same. They give you a little bit of offense buff, which stacks each time you use it from each different group. Okay, so this guy's reloading, so he can't attack me. These types of units tend to reload. These archers can attack every turn though. There's only one, so I'm not too worried about that guy. Okay, I want to buff up here my defenses. You can stack 3 times at the highest tier, so get 30 extra defense. Come in here. He was so weak that he couldn't harm my guys, so you attack him first, lowers the stack, which effectively lowers damage, and has the Pacify buff, again reducing his damage by 75%. I want to pacify this guy too. These guys are reloading, so not much to do here. When they're reloading, they can't do anything. I like to have these guys aim, which increases their range of a attack next round. So if you're not doing anything this round anyways, might as well aim for the next round. These Dreaths are great because if the enemy initiates the attack, they get to attack first. And if they attack first, then they're able to reduce the stacks of that unit. That reduces the damage they do. So I really enjoy using these Dreaths. Can't reach this guy over here. I could use this Quicken, increase their movement speed. Highest tier, you can stack it 3 times. I will only take out 18 to 32. I can pacify this unit here. I could also pass too, or wait and have my range units take them out. But if you want to use your Dreaths and you need to go in and kill these melee units, these range units, you can do that. Problem is, some of these range units can melee attack too when you get in their face, so you will still get hurt. So you need to go in and you want to minimize the damage. You can pacify them too. Oh, can't quite reach with this guy. I can move with him. If you move on your turn with a range unit, you get 50% reduced damage, offensive damage. So. Yeah, but he only has 1 stat and he's really weak, so. Or there's spells too. I haven't really got to explore all these spells, but. Typically with this faction, the essences you create, you don't really get to use too many spells, offensive spells. Okay, so outcome is lost 2 dress and 3 musketeers, which isn't too bad.